You're watching Giants Now by Chat Sports. I am your host, Marshall Green. We are answering questions from subscribers in today's video on the latest news, rumors, draft targets, and so much more in today's video. If you did not get featured on the show, that means you're not subscribed. So change it. Hit that big red button and become one of the 47,000 strong we have on this channel. Jay Sports Card coming in with a question. What's up, my man? Would you be in on Odunze? Rome Odunze is my number 3 wide receiver in this draft class. I got MHJ 1, Malik Neighbors 2. If Neighbors and MHJ are off the board at pick 6, yeah, I would take Rome Odunze. I think he's a good player. He is your outside receiver, can stretch the field vertically, very good at contested catches, has a really wide catch radius as well. He reminds me almost of a more athletic DeAndre Hopkins, and I know that's a lot of praise. Not saying he is D-Hop, but just the way that he plays the game. Physical at the point of attack. Really strong hands. Can catch the ball away from his body. And he puts a lot of pressure on DBs. Yeah, I would love Odunze at 6. But a couple players I like ahead of him a little bit more. I like Harrison Jr. I like Neighbors. And I would take any quarterback probably above him. JJ or Odunze. I'd probably go JJ just because of the quarterback. But Odunze, I think, is in my top 8, 9. Best players in this class, I'd be totally happy if he's a Giant at 6. Des Powell, biggest sleeper in the draft the Giants can select. For me, I'm going to go with Javon Baker. Javon Baker, wide receiver out of Central Florida. I'll just pull up his stats for all you on my computer so I could read him. He's projected to go 3rd round. I've seen him sometimes in the 2nd. I think he's a pick at potentially number 70. Like, say you get a quarterback in round 1 and you have to trade that round 2 pick and you're back on the board at 70. Javon Baker could be that guy. Last 2 years, he's been really good for UCF. 56 catches for 796 yards and 5 touchdowns in 2022. 14 yards per catch, but he took his game to another level this past year. 52 grabs, 1,139 yards, 21.9 yards per catch. He is a dynamic athlete, big play receiver, contested catches, really good after the catch. I like a guy like Javon Baker in round 3. Mark Anthony Osborne, what's up, man? That's my guy right here. What's up, bro? Should the Giants consider re-signing Adoree Jackson to a veteran minimum contract, given his difficulties in securing a spot with another team? It's a good question. He is a still free agent as we are recording this video on April 15th. Look, if he wants to play for a cheap 1-year deal, Mark Anthony, yeah, I would roll with that. It's just the injuries for me with him. I think it's 3 years in a row he's missed games because of injuries. He didn't play all that well in the Don Wink Martindale defense. I think maybe he plays a little bit better in Shane Bowen's defense. Wonder if he was actually in Tennessee when Bowen was the D coordinator. Let me look real quick. I like Adoree Jackson. I think it makes some sense. He's a really good tackler as well, underrated in that department. But I can't offer anything more Mark Anthony in a 1-year deal just because of those injuries. No, he was not in Tennessee. He was in Tennessee when Bowen was an outside linebacker coach, but Bowen became the DC in 2021, and Jackson played for the Giants in 2021. So there's some sort of relationship there, no doubt about it. But for me, I'm looking for somebody else at this point. But cheap 1-year deal, wants to come back, not signed yet, not a lot of buyers. I'd do it. Nope, what up, man? With drafted a QB looking less likely every day, a wide receiver is seemingly the only other option. The cornerback, 1 more year of cross-eyed Danny. Yeah, for me, I don't think the Giants are going to get a quarterback in round 1. Could be wrong, but I don't think so. I think it's Marvin Harrison Jr. and Malik Neighbors at number 6 will be the pick. What's the bigger need for the Giants? Is it corner or is it wide receiver? You have Deonte Banks, you selected him in round 1. You have Cordell Flott, you selected him in round 3. You got Wan'Dale Robinson, selected him in round 2, and you select Jalen Hyatt in round 3, you traded up for him. What's a bigger need? Type CB or WR. Bigger need for this team. Gus Nini, what's up, bro? What player would make your jaw drop like you didn't expect the Giants to pick? It's a really good question. And at number 6, I don't really know if there's a player. Because, I've prepped myself for all quarterbacks. If it's Daniels, if it's Maye, if it's McCarthy. If it's a receiver, it's Neighbors, it's Odunze, it's Marvin Harrison Jr. Maybe if it's like an offensive tackle not named Joe Alt, if it's Armarius Mims, I think is how you say his name, Fuanga. I think what would shock me is the Giants trading into round 1 again to get Michael Penix. That would shock me. Marvin Harrison Jr. would shock me because it would be just a shock reaction of, holy shit, we just got the best receiver in this class. But that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at on that. Well, we get to more questions in a second. I got to tell you guys about our proud sponsor, Prize Picks, the #1 daily fantasy sports app in the game. It's prizepicks.com/CLNS, promo code CLNS, and they'll match your first deposit up to $100. Check them out. Pick more, pick less. All you do is create a lineup of 2 to 6 players, and you simply choose more or less on their projected stat line. Now's the time to play. They've already got some season-long football, NFL lineups that you could play, and the NBA playoffs are here, and it's time to get active. Check them out. prizepicks.com/CLNS, promo code CLNS. It'll match your first deposit up to $100. Win big money. Withdraw your winnings. Daily fantasy sports made easy. Get hooked up with them. All that information will be clickable down in the comments and description of today's video. My guy Brian, what's up, family? Love this channel. Love the controversy and different, that's the word, controversy and different opinions. I'm rolling with Jones. I don't think the mess-ups from last year was the Jones we will get this year. Come back, Danny. I hope you're right. Like, the best way for the Giants to be good is for Daniel Jones to be good. The best way and the easiest way is for him to be good. At this point, it's just my opinion versus your opinion. And I don't think my opinion's any better. I just don't believe in him. I don't. I close my eyes and I ask myself this. Do I see Daniel Jones on the podium with Roger Goodell being handed the Lombardi trophy with confetti falling on him? I don't see shit. He's not a Fetty guy, in my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm right. But that's the conclusion I've come with Daniel Jones. Not a Fetty guy. And I want a guy at the quarterback position that is a Fetty guy and a potential Hall of Famer. I'm just not sure that's him. Mark Anthony Osborne, what's up? Hey, brother. Shout out to Sketch. That guy's a goat. My dream Giants draft scenario involves drafting Marvin Harrison at 6 and Michael Penix Jr. slipping in the Giants in the 2nd round. I mean, shoot. If you can get Michael Penix Jr. at 47, you pull that trigger. Even if you got to trade up to the first pick in the 2nd round to get Michael Penix Jr., I think I would do it. I've come to this conclusion when it comes to the quarterback position. If it's not Caleb Williams, if it's not Jane Daniels, if it's not Drake Maye, if it's not J.J. McCarthy or Michael Penix, keep him. I don't want him. Don't just draft a quarterback because you can say you drafted a quarterback. If it's not one of those 5 guys, go find players that can help your team win games this year. That's where I'm at on that. AJs_RC. What's up? What percent would you say we have to get MHJ? If he even is still available when we go to pick. By the way, I'm going to the draft party. Hope it's all booze like when we drafted Danny. Why would you want that? Why would you want to be in a crowd full of booze after you draft somebody? We have been messed up in the head as Giants fans. If I had to do percentiles here, I would go, here we go. Give me 40% Malik Neighbors. 25% Marvin Harrison Jr., so you're up to 65%, and then 35% someone else. I feel like that's still a little high. Let me change it. 50% Marvin Harrison Jr., 30% MHJ, 20% quarterbacks. That's my percentile breakdown for you, AJ. 50 Neighbors, 30 Harrison Jr., 20% quarterback. That's where I am on that. Radcliffe, my man, $5 super chat. Thanks for supporting the channel and a first-time super chatter. We appreciate it. Is it concerning that Maye used to back up Howell at UNC? No. I mean, Caleb Williams used to back up Spencer Rattler. I mean, Sam Howell's been in the NFL for 2 years, right? That means Drake Maye would have had to beat him out as a freshman. I don't have any problem with that. No concern, Radcliffe. None. I think I'm higher than Drake Maye on others. I have him as QB2. I understand that he skipped some balls and he's got some things he needs to work on, but he's someone I'd love to have as my franchise QB. The Bobo. The special teams were awful last year. Couldn't even wear my kicker's jersey. I had to keep getting a new one every week. If this is the year we get our franchise kicker, brother. I don't know, brother. Special teams, special plays, special players. You guys are funny. Is this year we get our franchise kicker? No, brother. No, it's not. Make sure you are following me on social media and you are subscribed to the channel. Free, informative, entertaining updates every day on the New York Giants. I appreciate you, brothers. And let's go Big Blue.